Yo, 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 this is King Earner coming to you guys live and direct. I'm speaking on Birdman and Slim Thug. The reason why I want to speak on them, brothers, first and foremost, I want to give the honors to them and tell them, may Allah continue to give these brothers success. The reason why I kind of wanted to speak on them is because academics have to stop the nonsense, man. I'm pretty sure a lot of the detectives and police work comes from social media, and some of the things that he says about individuals, you can have somebody doing life in prison or caught up. Now, this accusations that he's making about Slim Thug manager doing something at allegedly shooting at Lil Wayne's tour bus, and all of this stuff is just a little too much for me. I mean, don't get me wrong. I have no problem with giving you guys the information, but a lot of you guys always say, why is your information so old, or why? Well, I'm able to use that old information so well because that means the case is done, dry, over with. They don't have a chance of getting back like Wayne Perry. It's almost next to none of the chances, and the law knows best of him ever getting out of prison. So I was able to speak on his past. Alpo was a known rat. A known one. He still is a known rat. So I was able to speak on him. Frank Lucas, I was able to speak on him. Sammy the Bull, I was able to speak on him. All these individuals that I spoke, JBM, I was able to speak on them. And I don't care if I get ridiculed from people saying, oh, he don't talk about nobody from Philly, boom, boom, boom. I have a lot of people that I spoke on this platform that was from Philly, but you guys just didn't take time to look. You're looking at the first video that you see, and you don't see the 100 and something other videos that I have in play. So before you start saying negative things or what I won't do, look around first. But I won't. I repeat, I will not put out negative stuff on people that just caught fresh arrests or dudes that's only been in jail, let's say 10, 15 years. You know why? Some of them dudes still trying to get in court. You got lifers that's still trying to get in court. My goal isn't to see nobody go to jail, and my goal isn't to be a part of that academics nonsense. I don't understand what makes him go that far in lying and putting people open cases or assumptions on people, knowing he got these amount of followers. These people will look up to him, you see? They will listen to him because they're taking their raggedy news from them instead of them Googling it, United States versus so-and-so or so-and-so and so-and-so. They come and they rely, and I understand it because they're caught up in the matrix. But I would appreciate it if, and this is me talking to academics right now, I would appreciate it if you stop using my people for your news because you're going to get somebody sent away. You don't have no evidence saying that Slim Thug or Baby shot up Wayne's van. They bust. Now that they're Wayne and Baby has, getting back together and they starting to build their relationship back, you're going to come with that type of nonsense. And I'm pretty sure a lot of dudes that may have had incidents where they was fighting individuals and going back and forth all over a post on Instagram or all over something somebody said on social media. It's getting worse and worse because now here it is, this guy got a conversation with these dudes on here, right? With Slim Thug and Baby, and he's assuming that their negativity or their conversation has to do with Lil Wayne, and it doesn't, man. And I'm gonna say this knowing these artists as people that's a part of my culture. There's a difference from when academics speaks. I'm speaking on people that's a part of my culture, and I know almost in my heart embedded that Baby would never pull that type of stunt. I know that Slim Thug would never ever co-sign that. Maybe this manager took it upon himself, whatever relationship him and Lil Wayne got. But whatever the case, we ain't gonna sit up here and say that this dude is an individual who was sent by Slim Thug and Baby. How honorable is that? It's not honorable. And if we're gonna get an honorable earn, what I mean by that, if you're gonna do something like what we're all doing on here, some of the older dudes, and some dudes who just don't have no talent but just came here because they had enough heart to get their platform out. We're not going to start that here. I'm starting to be the guru of the individuals that's in charge that does this. I'm going to take everybody's position, you know, everyone except for the people that I know that have pure honor in their veins. You see where I'm coming from? I want to give a major shout out to my brother, King of New Jersey. Me and a brother never met face to face yet, but guess what? His honor is intact because he has no problem with speaking the real. You dig what I'm saying? And at the end of the day, that's my goal, to make sure that these platforms understand that you have to. You have to. There's no way around it, man. You can't. So a person can't sit up here and, how can I say it, make what we're doing like really gossiping. It's either we got the facts or we don't. And never put some fresh stuff that just happened. You know, never put that on social media. Now you have the feds running up and down these guys and wanting to lock them up. All because of he said, she said. And we don't respect that here, man. Especially down in Philly. We don't honor that, you know what I'm saying? So go to Honorable Earners, get your honorableearners.com clothing, and be sure to do what I said, man. Stop. I want some of the people to understand that Akademiks isn't a guy to even follow. The reason why I say that is because between Chief Keef, 6ix9ine, and everybody else, that's the only way he made his, what I would say, his come up, how he got these people, by using our people cultural events and things that they've done and things happening in a negative form and put it out there. No. This is my goal. This is what the Honor Your Life campaign goal is. To get the youth to understand that there's no honor in the streets, number one. Number two, the way I go about getting them children to understand is simply by giving them the wrong things I've been through in life and what I've seen. And guess what? The other one is them being allowed to know that whatever you do, it won't be hidden, because it's going to be a rat or somebody close to you that's going to tell everything that you're doing. So it's no safe way in and it's no safe way out. Don't let the addiction of selling a drug or being a criminal stick you there, because we could be addicted to doing crime. I know I was at a time. Don't let that stagnate your growth. You are better than that, and you can make way more money doing something positive, having a legal earn, than you can make negative. You know why? Because you'll make the negative that fast, but guess what? It can be taken from you within seconds. And just like if it's legal, it can. A law will take it from you. But for the most part, when you do good, you're going on the right path, a law makes sure you're all right. Everyone is tested. So if you're thinking about, you're not going to be tested, or you want to get around them tests, that's not going to happen. You got to do what I do, though. When you get them tests, smile and keep it pushing. Be happy about it. Be happy that a law gave you a test instead of putting you in the ground where there is no more. You're just all the way over with. Now, you don't want that, right? All right. Well, get your mindsets together and be sure to stop listening to Akademiks and all the nonsense that he's claiming, because all they're doing is getting people sent to jail. And I don't care if people say, oh, well, King Earner, you need to talk about some recent raps, and you need to do this because blah, 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 blah. No, if it's not a celebrity rap, you're not sending me to jail. You're not sending me or no one else to jail. And when I say a celebrity rat, an individual that you guys know for a fact that's a rat, or an individual that is in the community that, like, say I'm from Philadelphia, but let's say it's somebody that live in the communities, right, in Philly, but he's known worldwide from he's like a Pablo Escobar, something like that. Once he starts to telling, I'm able to say, boom, because they're going to put it out. And once it's promoted on social media and the news has put it out, that means anyone can speak on it and the facts. But I'm going to give you how I feel and how I understand it. But for the most part, we ain't sending people to jail. So don't come to the Honor Your Life campaign page and think, oh, King Earn about to talk about Sojo from Brojo and he gonna talk about their whole case and why this happened and why. I don't know, and I don't believe the government. I don't believe the police, period. So stop the nonsense, people. And the people that's in the comments, y'all guys really asking certain Inspector Gadget detective questions. Did this happen? Or how did you know? So there's no proof to that. Slim Thug or Baby try to do something to hurt Lil Wayne. So people don't be running around saying it. Let them brothers have their fun and live in peace. And let them get their money to feed their family. King on alive and direct.